I'm Tom from DIY Life Tech, and this is a look at my QFun digital calipers. So these are great if you want to measure things in the context of a construction project or crafts project, and you don't really want to have to try to use a measuring tape or something like that to be able to accurately judge the exact size of something. These are super easy because they're digital, and you can just basically set them to the width of whatever you're trying to measure, and it will give you an exact decimal readout of the size of that item. So let's go ahead and pull these out. You can see it comes in this really nice kind of carrying case. This latches together. We can go ahead and pop these out. And a couple parts we have here. You've got your little digital screen on there, and then we've got the actual measurement on the caliper, so you can get a physical measurement from that too, in addition to the digital one. And then this is the actual kind of jaws of the caliper that you would put around the object you're trying to measure. And we've got a little thumb wheel here that we can use to adjust this with quite a lot of precision on there. So definitely good smooth action here. And you can see you can go all the way from very small items all the way up to something that's quite large, several inches or more in diameter there. So it's very helpful to be able to do this with a thumb wheel. We can also just slide this if we want to make that change in the size. So the way we'd actually use these, we switch it on with the on and off switch here. We can put this all the way to the end of the caliper, so it's all the way closed. And it should read 0. You can see it is reading 0 on the screen there. But if it doesn't, you can also press this 0 button, and that's going to set that to be the 0 point. So that's great to be able to calibrate it. If something fell out of calibration over time, you can always go back and recalibrate it, zero it out again. I should mention QFun sent these to me to try out, so thank you for that. Appreciate that. So we've got it zeroed now, and we can also choose our measurement, so we can do metric or imperial, so we can switch to inches or millimeters using that button there. I'm going to keep it in millimeters for now, and then all we have to do is just slide this open, and we can put it around whatever object we want to measure. I'm going to test this out by measuring a bottle cap here. Again, this could be a button for a crafts project. It could be measuring the exact size of a screw or a bolt if you're looking for a new nut to go on it if you've lost a part of something. There's all kinds of different really helpful uses for this. Measuring exact lengths of material if you're going to be cutting and doing some kind of an art project like that, it's useful to use these as well. Measuring wire gauge, another really great application for these. So you can see I got the exact size of this particular item printed right there on the digital display. There's no second guessing trying to look at a ruler and say, okay, what is that little increment or line I'm looking at? And we get it to quite a lot of precision there, which again you wouldn't get with a measuring tape or a ruler. We can also do really small items. So I can take this screw, for example, and I can actually put this into the calipers and clamp these all the way down to the end, get that exact measurement, and again I can see on the screen my readout of the exact size of that screw. And that would be helpful if I wanted to drill a pilot hole for it. It'd be helpful if I was measuring a bolt and I needed to get a nut to go on it. Again, lots of really great applications where you want a lot of precision and an exact decimal readout if you don't really like to read a ruler or you're not that great at it like me. And then when we're done, all we have to do is just press the off button here. That'll switch back off. And we can put this back, just close it all the way, and then put it back into the case. And again, everything is kind of perfectly sized for this. And close it up. Throw this in your toolbox or wherever you're going to put it in your crafting table, and you can store it away for the next time you need to use it. So that's a QFun digital calipers. Thanks again to QFun for sending this to me, and I'm looking forward to using these here in my shop.